Hey KW agents, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to create a video that talks about post-close follow-up, specifically with a custom smart plan. So I'm going to log into Command. I'm already there already. And this time we're going to go into Smart Plans. So we're going to click on the little icon on the left that says Smart Plans. I think specifically a post-close smart plan is a really great custom smart plan to start with because we know statistically that National Association of Realtors tells us that about 78% of all buyers and sellers say yes, they would use their agent again. They had a great experience with them. Yet only 12% of them actually do. So I thought, let's come up with your own custom smart plan that you could obviously add to. I'm just going to give you kind of the foundation of it. So when we go into smart plans, the first thing that we're going to do if we want to create a new one is we're going to click on the little button at the top right that says create. And then we have to give this smart plan a name. So we're going to call this the post-close smart plan. You could just call it that or whatever you'd like to. And we're going to do that, create that. So then it's going to take you into where you would actually create the smart plan. So let's say that I had a closing today. So I was an agent, I represented a buyer or a seller today. I've had great communication with my buyer and seller all through the contract to close process, and I definitely don't want to stop that. So I might say, okay, you know what? I want to add them to this smart plan, and I want to remind myself to make a phone call. So all I'm going to do is click right here where it says make a call. And so my example might be call contact. And then down here, if I have a script that I wanted to use for a post-close, I could do that. But I might just make some notes, and I might say post-close script, and I might say monthly neighborhood nurture mention. Because what I'm going to do during this phone call is I'm going to call them and say, you know, how's the new home, or whatever questions I want. Did you get the patio furniture that you wanted for the outside pool deck yet? Is there anything I can help you with? And then I'm going to say to them, you know, I'm so thankful that you found your dream home. Do you think it would be something important to you to know how your investment is working continually? And what I mean by that is, with your permission, is it okay if I just send you a monthly newsletter that's going to tell you specifically what homes in your neighborhood on your street are being listed for, what are being sold for, and just what's happening in the neighborhood, nearby restaurants, all kinds of stuff like that. I know you have no thought of selling or buying, but I know this was a big investment for you, and I just want to make sure that you're up to date with what's going on. They're obviously going to give you permission, and so that's where we're going to mention that monthly neighborhood nurture. So we'll say this is maybe going to be due maybe 7 days after I start the smart plan. So again, I would have closed with them today and then immediately add them to the post-close smart plan on that day. Then it's going to remind me in a week to call them and have this conversation. So we'll say that's our first step. And then I got permission during that to add them to the monthly neighborhood nurture. And so I'm going to come up here and I'm going to add them to that smart plan. So I'm just going to click add on smart plan. And then I'm going to pick the smart plan that I want to add them to, which is the monthly neighborhood nurture smart plan. I'm going to say yes. And so then I might say, okay, so let's think. I closed with them. I had a conversation with them 7 days after the close. I immediately added them to the monthly neighborhood nurture where they would receive that. I probably then want to call them again in maybe 90 days because we know that we should be calling our entire database once a quarter for 4 times a year. So that's another smart plan. So I can just click add to smart plan, come down here, and this time I'm going to pick that I want to add them to the my quarterly call plan and hit save. Oh, sorry, I just have to add a little delay in between those. So we'll click on set delay and then move this up. And so we're going to set a delay in between these two of maybe 6 days, whatever we want. And so I would have added that. So then I can even go in and I can create another task. So maybe I want to remind myself to send them a text maybe in 30 days or make another phone call or whatever I'd like to do. I could even create an email that I'd like to send them. But we have to think that if I were to close with someone today and then just go in, add them to this smart plan, this is telling me that they're going to get 1 touch here 7 days after closing. Then they're going to get 12 touches just in this year, and then they're going to get 4 more touches. So essentially by me closing, clicking one button to add them to the post-close, I've already set up 17 different steps of engagement with them. And then I can add whatever else I want to organically, such as social media touches or reaching out for their birthday. I could even add them to that for the home anniversary smart plan or the birthday smart plan. So I really think this is something that you should be using in your business to give you time back and to make sure that you are that percentage of buyers and sellers that are going to use you again because they have you so top of mind and they know who to reach out to. So once we save the smart plan, we'd be able to just hit save right here. We can even add contacts directly through here, or we could go back into the smart plans section. So start to think of smart plans, how you can use them in your business to give you time back, and also to make sure that you are so top of mind with all of your buyers and sellers that you work so hard for. So if you have any questions or I can help you with anything at all, feel free to reach out. Thanks so much for taking time to watch this. Have a fantastic day.